it.
How was that experience?
It was cool, you know what I'm saying? It's your first time being in the studio, so, you know, that song shit, but you try, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah.
We've had one of those. I've had one.
Yeah, so everybody get in the studio. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but they said it wasn't bad for my first song, so that just, you know, motivated me to keep going and shit and just
is he still helping you pursue your music?
I mean, he still be doing music. As
he
far
does
as,
his own?
Yeah, he does his own ball means, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't never like, you know what I'm saying, bro, put me on in the sense of like what I'm doing now. But
of course not.
Yeah. I just,
you kind of put yourself like,
I put myself in that position.
Self-motivation type thing like you were talking about.
Yeah.
And that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
What I guess, what made you feel like what made you stand out to be where you are, you know, and the way you carry yourself?
I don't see, you know, for one, all females be rapping about coochie and, you know, popping pussy and shit like that, and tricking on niggas. But me, I talk about the hustle, I talk about the grind, you know what I'm saying? That's one. And then plus, like I said, like, I'm a Mexican, so I'm at that, you know, that's already off the rip.
Off the rip.
Yeah, that's already standing out as is. And then looking the way I look, in a sense, it's like, okay, you know, I'm different from everybody else. I'm doing what I'm doing. And to me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So where you originated? Where you from?
Yeah, me and my people, we from PG.
Okay, for sure. Out there in the Grove.
Hell yeah.
No, so that's tough. That's tough. If you were to have a top 20, right? Or no, we'll say top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10 people coming out of all of DFW. Where would you put yourself? 100%.
Shit, 100%. I ain't made it on the platform yet. I feel like, in a sense, like, yes, I got like motion in a sense, but it ain't where I want it to be. Like there's real motion and there's shit that's still barely kicking off. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kicking off with that shit. Like, I'm very connected, you know what I'm saying? My shit got, you know what I'm saying, numbers going with
100%.
it. But at the end of the day, I ain't there yet to fit in that category of like top 10 yet.
Why do you feel like you don't fulfill that top 10 fulfillment? Like, or do you feel like you're not overlooked? Is it social media? Like, what are the things that you feel like could do better?
Yeah, for sure overlooked. And like I said, it's kind of hard when you a female and you talking about the shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, a nigga ain't gonna take me seriously until you sit in my face and then we, you know, really conversate, and then you like, oh shit, okay, that, you know what I'm saying? That's who she is. But then another motherfucker on the internet, you know what I'm saying, gonna swipe past in a sense because they ain't capturing it like that. You know what I'm saying?
They're just like, oh, just another female.
It's same thing like Young Ma. It took a minute for her ass to blow up type shit, and then took that one song. You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
And now, you know,
everybody got that respect and love for her type shit. So it's the same
you want
shit.
You want that kind of like that Young Ma respect, I guess, in a way. Not necessarily, but theoretically, like the principle side of things on that.
Yeah. Principle. Okay. Yeah.
And then that's like the saying, like you said, females got to work 2 times harder just to do what the man can basically do. You know. In the world, and the fucked up thing about it, like that's just the way this world is. Mm-hmm. So I mean, like I said, bro, you keep pushing you, because you at the end of the day you're doing something right, and regardless, like you said, you feel like you're being overlooked. Yeah. We just need to figure out what's the next step. You know, what do you feel like is the next step?
Shit, doing shit like this, you know what I'm saying? Interviews, locking in with different connects, you know what I'm saying? Getting my name out there a little bit more. Like, I really ain't a social media person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be posting on my story, getting people into my life type shit. So it's kind of hard for me, but doing shit like this though, because that's what make people interact. So me and my shorty, we just did an interview / podcast type shit. We was talking about that shit, and people were fucking with that shit, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I felt like, you know, just giving motherfuckers that opportunity to get to know me in a sense. So I'm doing that.
What holds you back to getting the world to know you? Because you want people to understand you, but if you don't let people know who you really are, where you came from, how can you expect them to really understand you and not overlook you? I
really don't fuck with people, bro. You know, it's just a part of me that ain't never really came into play. I gotta do it now more or less because I'm in this rap shit, right? But yeah, I just never really fuck with people like that, dog.
Do you feel like once you hit that top 10 moment, do you feel like your mindset may change?
Nah, cause I mean, like, in a sense, like, get a little better at it. Like I said, doing interviews, fucking with motherfuckers, like connecting with them. But I don't know. I really just can't really vibe with a lot of people.
It's hard. It's hard
for me. Yeah, it's hard for me to trust somebody, like, real talk. Like,
cause it be. I mean, you know, like you said, it could be your closest one, man. Do you wrong?
Oh, it been happening like that, dog.
For sure.
Own blood do it to you. So I been know the circumstances of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. Ain't nothing new to me.
I mean, like I said, I understand why your circle's small.
You know? Yeah.
And You know, but the thing about this rap game is that, believe it or not, a lot of people take off on social media. A lot of people take off because, you know, their music, but like, you know, like you said, bro, the game is free. Reposting, all that shit is free. You don't gotta, you ain't gotta pay a nigga
to do that shit. Nah, it should be out the real,
If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And you could fuck with me on the social media. Don't fuck with me on a, you know, you ain't gotta know me on a one-on-one. But if you fuck with my music, then you know what I'm saying, then I fuck with you. Simple as that.
Facts.
You know. So how long you been in the rap game?
Shit, taking it serious, I say these last few years. Previous to that, like I said, I was just dropping shit just to drop it in a sense, right? Never really to seek something with it. But I feel like, you know, these last few years, like, yeah, I've been taking it serious and just pushing forward with it. Yeah.
Do you feel like your woman is your motivation?
My woman, I mean, she my wife, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, my fault. Yeah,
yeah, my wife, hell yeah, for sure. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, she came with me when I was, you know, nothing. When I started this shop with nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, then I got something going, like, she gonna stay with it, you know? So, hell yeah.
How long have she known about, like, your ideal of, you know, rap?
Really, I started tapping into the studio when I got with her, so 6 years now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And you have you have a supporter for real.
Hey, yeah, she ain't going nowhere. That's family. Yeah,
that's love. Like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good, bro. You have somebody like that in your corner, and that's all.
That's all I need. That's all you need. That's why I don't be tripping on nobody, nigga. That's why I be doing my own thing. Yeah.
That's just tough, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If I know damn well, you know, if I'm in the room with somebody, she gonna be the one to bust that bitch if something go down left. You know what I'm saying?
Not for real.
So that's all I really need. You just need that one good ear, and so I got that shit.
Man, that's forever grateful. That's forever blessed. What's your next song coming out?
Shit's finished drop right now, actually. It's called Humble.
Humble?
Hell yeah.
You want to speak on it? On what, as far as like what's behind it?
Shit, it's just really just saying like I've been really humble with the shit, but just know I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just know like I done been through that shit. I done been at my lowest, but I'm up now and I'm coming for that shit. Yeah.
What's the roughest part that you feel like you've experienced while rapping? Like what is something that you kind of went through really that set you back, or something that kind of caused you a certain trauma? Not to speak too much into it.
Yeah, just dealing with people like artists and shit like that. Dealing with show people, you know, promoters and shit like that. Like everybody like got that downside of business, you know. You got good business, you got bad business type shit. So just little shit like that, you know, coming into play. Yeah, that's why I don't really fuck with people, you know what I'm saying? Artists especially, because they present themselves to be something they not, you know, and that's what really fucks up the business over here, you know.
Always speaking about things that they don't do, they never experience.
It's not even so to say just that, just how you carry yourself. Like you walked in, I greet you properly, right? That's how you supposed to greet somebody, right?
100%.
So, you know, just the mindset of the principle and just, you know, basic shit that you should learn off the rip, you know?
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. Like not on no racism shit, but I feel like that's just a Mexican thing. I feel like that, because every single Mexican I fuck with, 100% they know if somebody walks through that door, that person's got to be the person to come in here and greet everybody the same way, you know, because you walking into their shit.
Walking into their shit.
You know?
Say, as Schaefer right now, homeboy was right here. I introduced myself. I don't know who the cat was, but I got to introduce myself. I walked into their presence. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So that's how you supposed to do it. So just
how big do you take respect?
A lot, 100%. Like, you better give that shit, or not, I'm going to take that shit. And we going to get it some other way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever had anybody, like, I guess, artist-wise or street beef wise, like you feel like somebody really ever like speak bad on your name on a way that where like it can jeopardize your career?
Not in front of me, you know what I'm saying? And like I don't care about the internet, you know what I'm saying? So if it ever got to that point where they posting that shit on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Well, that just shows how pussified you is, you know what I'm saying? So
you gotta take it to the internet.
Yeah, you gotta take it to the internet to get, you know, a reaction out of me. But 9 times out of 10, you've been in my presence already, and you could have done what you were supposed to, you know, be speaking on.
What do you feel when you start doing your interview? Like not even your interviews, like this, right? Like you knew we was finna do this. Like where did your mindset take you? Like you just feel like, man, it is what it is. Another little video. Like or what do you how do you step into things, aka music videos, interviews, kind of things like that? Like what mindset do you go in?
I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's a 9 to 5 type shit. Just going to work.
So you got the same mindset for everything.
You
don't ever get nervous when you doing music videos and shit?
I mean, yes and no. Like, you know what I'm saying, depending on, you know, what I'm doing, where I'm at. But to let it override me, nah. You know what I'm saying? Just shit. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in the next, let's say, 2 to 3 years?
2 to 3 years, shit. Hopefully on a private plane in the island, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
what you talking about? Yeah.
Hey, you dream big, you don't get big.
Yeah, dog. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, on some acres type shit, you know, and just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's it.
What sets you apart from different artists?
Honestly, dog, like I said, it's just me staying true to who I am, my story, and just me really just coming with that shit. Like, I feel like there's a lot of artists that, like I said, speak on shit, ain't never really been through shit. There's a lot of artists that want to be something that they really not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's very hard to come across very genuine artists, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of them. That's just really what it is. So, yeah.
Who else would you put in that category?
As genuine and who they is as is that I've met?
Yeah.
On the cool, I say probably like Big X, D-Baby, he is as is. OT, he is as is. Shit, Montana 700, he is as is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how was that being doing the music video? Or was it was the music video with him, right?
With who? Montana?
Yeah.
We did a song together basically. It was cool. Just like any other artist, you know, business wise. Straight.
You didn't feel like, did y'all ever run into any battles? Things like that? Or you feel like everything just kind of fell to a float?
Yeah, it just was what it was and just kept going, you know what I'm saying? Business.
I like how you don't, I like how you literally see everybody as equal. Like, you don't see nobody above you and you don't put yourself above them.
Hell no, you can't do that, bro. Yeah. We all shed the same blood, nigga. Mm-hmm. You bleed the way I bleed. You know what I'm saying?
That's how a lot of us think, believe it or not.
And you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to be scared about. I ain't got nothing to, you know what I'm saying, be rattled about. The same as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people, man, they go around and they be like, oh my God, it's so and so, and then oh my God, it's so and so. I'm like, bro, he the same dude. Just take the chains off.
Right. Take all that shit off. Yeah. Take the diamonds off and all that shit.
Bro, the same way females be putting makeup on. Men's makeup is their wardrobe. Straight up. You take all that off, and I guarantee you, bro, they're gonna be looking.
Oh, you got a lighter?
They're gonna be looking just like you. So shit, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But shit, how long? Damn. I keep thinking about. I keep really thinking about like what you were talking about, like the way your mind thinks is. It baffles me, I guess, in a way because, like you said, because of who you are as a gender.
Yeah.
You never think that person actually starts thinking like the way men think. I guess you can really say, and not to sexist it.
No, I get that a lot.
Kind of like that mindset. Like most men, bro, 90% of the men gonna think that way. You know.
Yeah, no facts.
Just the fact that you have that humble, that mindset of a go-getter, and like these are all the mindset of a man have, and like you have it. And like the fact that you're even being overlooked is just, it's crazy to me, bro.
But that made me question what kind of females you been around, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't all females that look like me got the same mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been around some leeches, bro.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Nigga, you been around some hoes. That's what it sounded like, right? Cause if you been around a real bitch, I mean, a real bitch gonna do more than your partner probably do.
I got one.
You know what I'm saying?
I finally found one.
Yeah.
And shit, man. When I got in my accident and shit, like. She ain't never left the hospital. She ain't never did nothing. And the thing is, like, that's my BM. You feel me? So like, we've been together since high school.
But
shit, before high school, man, hell no. I swear to God, hey, buy me this. Hey, buy me that.
That's the issue, dog. That's the issue, yeah. But if you get around, it just, like I said, just people, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't got, like, basic home training or, you know, principle morals or whatever you want to call it, and you can't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it is. But yeah, that go for male and female shit.
What's your story?
My story? Ooh, that's a good question, dog.
Because I heard you say it earlier, And I was like, I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah.
What's your story?
I mean, I could sit here and tell you that my life was this, my life was that, right? But it's no greater than the next man's pain in a sense. Just speaking real to you. Like, I've been around that, you know what I'm saying, hustling shit, trash shit. I've been around poverty, you know what I'm saying, all that bullshit. But it all come with it, you know what I'm saying, arguments, divorce, all that shit. So, I've been through all that shit, though.
What do you feel like fucked you up the most?
Like a turning point for me?
Yeah.
Probably when my sister passed away, my older sister. Yeah. So that was probably my turning point as an individual. Because that's when I started, you know, doing other shit. Yeah.
What do you feel like your life would be like if you never reached that turning point?
Probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you, nigga. Real talk. Yeah. You probably wouldn't be sitting right here, probably wouldn't be doing this shit.
You be doing what you gotta do to survive.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, you know, not to be, you know, nonchalant about it, but it's crazy how taking somebody, it's got to take you to lose somebody to really step up, you know, in your game, or get your, like you said, a turning point.
Just a turning point, yeah.
You know,
I mean, I think that's one of humans, like, you know, worst traits or like biggest fear is to lose somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just make you who you is. It just, you know, ain't no way for it not to impact you, especially if they meant a lot to you or were a part of your family or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you live in fear?
No, cuz I walk with God.
You a strong believer?
Hell yeah, tell it on me. I ain't even say it. Walk with God. Ain't shit that I fear, dog. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of interviews. A lot of people, they don't keep it to the real. I can tell. I don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's you speaking for yourself. If that's how you want to prevent yourself, I mean, if that's how you want to pursue yourself in the internet world, then so be it. Because, you know, eventually shit's going to catch up to you.
Facts.
And then they going to really see the real.
Yeah.
You know? But this interview here, like, alone just kind of really makes me feel different. Because it's just like, I guess I really haven't had a person, like, really say what they truly need to say, you know?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I fuck with that shit. That shit's tough.
Nah, I appreciate that shit, dog. Yeah, ain't no reason to lie about none of this shit. Shit, I put it in my music, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, shit, I definitely do appreciate this interview.
Hell yeah, cuz. For sure.
Is there anything that you want to say to the camera? Anything that you want them to know? Or shout out whoever?
Hell yeah. First and foremost, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, my wife. Shout out to Schaefer. He in the background, best producer in the motherfucking DFW. You know what I'm saying? My EP out, La Jefa, got Montana 700 on that bitch. Neighborhood Crip Murder on that bitch. And y'all just tap in with me. I got Humble on the way as well. That bitch finna drop this week. So y'all be on the lookout for that shit.
You doing a music video for it?
Yeah, so I did a mic drop with Prophecy. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully I'm gonna get another video at that bitch, cause I really fuck with the song. I can play that bitch for you if you want.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, cause you wanna play that bitch, Humble.
For the streets, I've been serving up that turkey bed 7 days about the week. I'm in Austin, catch pigs, so we get it for the low. Flunky calling up my phone, they just dropped another list. On the way to the top, had to take a couple losses, that's what come with taking risks. On the road, getting rich, can't compare me to no water. They ain't live the life I live, I stay humble through the shit. I ain't never been no snitch. Back and forth from the D to the Met to OKC. Bitch, I'm serving up the city, keep my scale right next to me. For the trunk with them things, drive that bitch across the border. Know we get into this paper, been my trend, steady going. Doing numbers, living good, can't explain what's understood. I just live the life I live and you just live the life you could. There's a difference, not the same, I'm in a whole different break. I'm in a whole different league, bitch, just levels to this shit. I'm a trapper, not a rapper. Nigga, this shit for the streets. I've been serving up in turkey bed 7 days about the week. I'm in Austin, catch packs. No, we get it for the low. Lucky calling up my phone, they just dropped another list. On the way to the top, had to take a couple losses. That's what come with taking risk. On the road, getting rich. Can't compare me to no other. They ain't live the life I live. I stay humble through the shit. I ain't never been no snitch. Anytime I ever fell off, I ain't never asked for shit. Kept my business to myself. Ain't no such thing as a friend. Only need this double cup. And it's mine for me to vent. I just put my heart inside the blunt, smoked it to the end. Sometimes I think about the time we ain't had no pots to piss in. And my pocket stuck on overload, my mind stuck on hustle mode. I don't care, give a fuck as long as my people taken care of. I put everything on the line just to make sure that they straight. Bitch, I'm focused, tunnel vision, I don't see no competition. If it's me against the world, how the fuck could I be tripping? If it's me against the world, how the fuck could I be tripping? I'm a trapper, not a rapper. Nigga, this shit for the streets. I've been serving up in turkey bed 7 days about the week. I'm in Austin, catch packs. No, we get it for the low. Plucky calling up my phone, they just dropped another list. On the way to the top, had to take a couple losses. That's what come with taking risks. On the road, getting rich. Can't compare me to no other. I ain't live the life I live. I stay humble through the shit. I ain't never been no snitch.
Hey.
Not top 10 yet. About to be top 10.
That shit is tough. That chorus, bro, that shit was.
Hey, that's forward it. Yeah.
That shit gonna make you start repeating that shit for real in your head. We gonna make some shit shake, you know.
Nah, for sure.
That's everybody's goal, you know. But it's at the end of the day, we all in the race. It's all who gonna get there first.
Nah, nigga, not that. It's a marathon, nigga.
Oh,
it's
shit.
a marathon, nigga. Who gonna last the longest, nigga?
Who gonna be the last one standing?
Yeah, nigga, for real. It's easy to get that, nigga. But I feel like if you don't, you know what I'm saying, like I said, handle your, morals aspect, the principles and shit, you don't stand on that shit, you ain't gonna last long. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger shit, bro.
What's your principles? What do you stand by?
Shit, just loyalty, nigga. Loyalty, and really like, if that's your loved one or whatever, honesty, you know what I'm saying? Loyalty and honesty. My two biggest things.
You ever, what do you take on second chances?
Don't give them. Snake only shed his, you know what I'm saying, skin. Bigger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give them.
So one and done.
One and done.
So you're that. You only get one shot.
One shot, dog.
What Eminem say? Do not miss your chance to blow.
Nah, for real, dog. For real, though. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Second chances, that can lead to a whole different thing. Feel like a person be plotting on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Always. Even if they haven't even, done anything wrong. Just the fact that you have to live with that mindset.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, regardless, there's always going to be haters. But your haters be your biggest supporters.
Facts.
That's crazy what they don't realize.
Be the ones right next to you, dog. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But shit, I appreciate you doing this interview.
Yeah,
this shit was tough. I fuck with it. Like I said, it was an eye-opener for me.
Yeah.
So I know this shit going to be one hell of an edit, but we're going to get that shit right.
Yeah, let's do it right.
I appreciate you, man. Good luck.
I appreciate it.
Turn me up, Church. I'm a trapper, not a rapper. Nigga, this shit for the streets. I've been serving up in turkey bed 7 days about the week. I'm in Austin, catch packs. No, we get it for the low. Plucky calling up my phone, they just dropped another list. On the way to the top.